In the cut gaming, welcome back everybody to a brand new story time here with your coast. Damn, look, so check this out everybody, check this out before I get into the story time. So earlier today, actually this past week, right? So if you guys do know, I do drive like a 50, and the past couple of days I've been hearing this crazy like screeching noise from the engine. I couldn't really figure it out. I think it's one of the pistons, right? So I took this shit back to the dealership because I got warranty, shout out warranty. And then I copped a little commuter. Obviously, right now during this pandemic, you can't really get anything done. Everything's just moving slow. All businesses are just kind of laid back. I bought a little commuter, right? And I was like, all right, cool. You know, I'm going to have a new little whip for like a week or so. I come back. That shit has the biggest scratch of my life. Bro, they fucked my shit up in the street. Fat ass scratch, bro. I fucking hate it. I thought it was some chalk at first. I was like, looked at it, I was like, what the hell? I swear, everybody, from like the side of the hood all the way to the back of the trunk, someone just dragged a big ass screwdriver or something across my car. I'm like, bro, that's like the biggest pet peeve. I'm like, I wasn't double parked. I wasn't parked nowhere, bruh. Oh, fuck. Shout out to Teal Ray for letting me use his gameplay. We actually got a dub. So the first time I ever got litty I have ever had, you know, a little hit of some cannabis, tried it out, you know, had a little feeling of it. It wasn't like the craziest experience, honestly. Obviously, the first time when you smoke, I don't think you're gonna hit it right, you know, you're not gonna inhale it right, you're not gonna get enough smoke in your lungs like the first couple of hits, you know, obviously because it's like the first time you ever smoked. But all right, I'm gonna keep it a bean with everybody. I believe I was like 12 or 13 because I was in the 5th grade, and I think in the 5th grade you're around like 12 years old, and in 6th grade you go to 13. Yeah, so I was in 5th grade, bro. Damn, I was young. Again, everybody, I don't condone it, none of that stuff. This is just a story time talking about, you know, something that happened like long ago. This was days ago. I don't really count it as the first time I ever got lit, because the first time I got lit was, I think, my freshman year. That's when I truly got baked, and I was like, so this is weed, this is cannabis. But I'm still gonna be talking about the story, you know, the first time I ever hit a blunt. I was fucking 12 years old, bro. I was 12 years old. So I think it was the year 2007 or 2008. I don't really remember too much. But all I remember is that back in the day, my family in the 209, you know, in the Central Valley, they would always throw like parties and stuff, right? And this was a time where like all my family were all cool, you know, uncles and aunts, everybody would just kind of get together and shit. So this was like, you know, back in the good times when the whole fam got together. It was one of my older cousin's birthday, so my aunt was gonna throw him like a little party. And you know, this party ended up being pretty big. There was like a jumper. We had lots of family over, lots of beer, lots of music, lots of all that shit. And I remember like getting over there, it was like 2 hours. And then I remember like my other cousin would, I think, shit, we were talking over MySpace, bro. I swear, I think we were talking over MySpace. And he was telling me, he's like, hey, like, you're gonna come through. Fast forward to the weekend, we get there, we pull up right away, bro. I see my fucking cousins fighting, the wrestling in the fucking in the jumper, you know, there was slap boxing. They also had like a trampoline in the backyard. That shit was lit too, bro. We used to fucking, damn, we used to do hella fun that shit back in the day. All I remember is that a couple of my uncles, they all went to the store, bro. They came back with a shitload of packs of beer. And I know me and a couple of my little cousins were like, not little cousins, they're actually older, but like we're all little. Back in the day, we're like, bro, like we're gonna fucking drink beer, like we're gonna try it out, we're gonna grab one, we're gonna sneak one out to the room, and we're just gonna like pound it, whatever. Though, you know, that you get the taquero, he's making some tacos, you know, we all eat, we have a good time, you know, we're just running around, sweating, whatever. It's starting to get dark, you know, you got all the uncles, all the aunts, you know, you got all the aunts just talking, whatever, all the uncles just faded. This house was pretty big, like it had a big garage, I think it was like 5 rooms, everybody was like in the backyard and shit. So what we decided to do, one of my cousins, he was a little bit older, he was part of the older crowd, you know. I think when we were like 12, when I was 12, I believe he was like even close to like shit, maybe 17, 18. One of my cousins, he's like, fuck it, let's go drink a beer. I think it's like 5 of us. He runs to the kitchen where they had a bunch of them stored in the fridge, bro. He grabs like 2 of them, and we're like, oh fuck, you know, this is like my first, in my head I'm like, damn, this is my first time ever gonna try beer, you know, like fuck, I wonder how it's gonna feel. So we cracked that shit open. One of my cousins like, yeah, this is what you have to do, you gotta put a little bit of lemon in that shit, right? We throw a whole lemon in there. We actually put like a fucking like maybe 2-3 lemons in there because we thought that shit was gonna be nasty. One of my cousins started pounding that shit, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? My other cousin like, he's like, all right guys, like we're all gonna fucking, no one's gonna say shit, like, you know, we're gonna pound this and whatever. So my other cousin starts pounding the beer, and then, you know, they passed me the beer. It was I remember it was a Corona too. It was fucking, it was just, I still remember it too, bro. It was a Corona. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, damn, if my mom catches me, she's gonna beat my ass, and I'm never gonna see my cousins ever again. Like, we're never gonna come through, because my mom was fucking strict back in the day. So I just kind of drink it a little bit, you know. I babysip it, whatever, you know. I think I'm thinking I'm all cool, but at the back of my mind, I'm a little bit like paranoid. I'm like, damn, what if I get hella drunk? What if everyone can tell that I'm drunk, and then it's my fault that we get caught, you know? And some of my girl cousins were there too. That shit was funny. So yeah, and then after a while, you know, I started drinking a little bit. I got a little confident with myself. I was like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna really affect me or anything like that, right? 5 of us, and it was like 2 beers. So it was like what I drank maybe like a good 3-4 gulps, you know. So that didn't really do anything. I did feel a little bit like I don't remember exactly the feeling that I felt, but I think I was just more of like relaxed. It wasn't even like a head change, none like that. Like I literally took like, you could say like 2-3 shots of beer, which is, but at the same time I was 12, so I should have got some type of buzz, right? We drink those beers, and then I remember one of my older cousins, like his friends come. Dude, I know what they're gonna do. I was like, they're like hella funny. He's like, they're gonna go smoke weed, and we're all like, ooh, we just got done drinking 2 Coronas, like, bruh, why not step it up a notch, right? And I remember my little cousin, he told his brother, he's like, hey, like, can we hit it? Like, you know, can we try it? All the older people, like, if you were, I think we're like 18 and up, bro, you were like buzzing your tips still. You weren't giving a fuck. So obviously, bro, you see a bunch of fucking like what, 4 or 5 little kids go up to like a bigger crowd, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, and like, you know, oh, we want to try it, you know, we want to chief it. You know, we trying to hit that blood. And I remember that's the point where I was like, shit, okay, I'm nervous. I'm starting to get paranoid because I'm like, bro, they're rolling up right in front of the house. And then like my parents and everybody else is like literally in the backyard. Like, bro, I'm like, damn, I'm setting myself up for disaster. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do if I get caught. I don't know, but whatever, you know, my older cousin, one of his boys starts rolling up like a little blunt, whatever. And we're just like looking at the nugs, like my first time ever looking at weed, ever having it in my hand. And I was like, what the hell? This like shit. That was like 10 years ago. So I could imagine like, damn, 10 years ago, the tree was like, the nugs weren't that potent, you know, they weren't that fire compared to now. So I'm pretty sure it was like some bunk, you know, some backyard boogie or whatever. But hey, that was back in the day though, you know. They roll up the blunt. You know, he's just passing around. He's like, oh, are you guys ready? And I'm just like, oh, in my head, I'm like, fuck. I was like, honestly, I'm going to just hit I'm going to just hit it once. And then, like, that's it, you know? That's all I'm going to do. I'm like, shit, I'm 12 years old. I'm fucking about to have my ceremony to go to 6th grade. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I can't. In my head, I was like, I can't go to jail. Fuck that. You know, I was like, fuck that. I'm about to graduate. I'm about to go to middle school. I can't be in jail. I can't be locked up. Good times. That shit's... Now think about it, man, I had some pretty fun ass times as a kid, man. So they sparked the blunt. All the older people, they hit it, right? They're just puffing on that shit. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dude, I don't even know how to smoke, bro. The only thing I've ever smoked was when I fucking rolled up a napkin. Fuck yeah. I didn't inhale the smoke of the napkin. I'm pretty sure everybody did this shit at least once when they were little, bro. They rolled up a napkin, a piece of paper, and they just sparked it and they pretend like they're smoking and shit, you know. Whatever. I was young. The 12, 13, 14-year-olds, right? And then, you know, my cousin, he's like trying to hit it. And his older brother's like, hit that shit. Like, you know, inhale that shit. Quit being a bitch, right? So he's trying to do it. And then he starts coughing a little bit. He starts coughing. He passes the blunt. He's just coughing. Like, not too bad, but he's just, you can definitely tell he took a legit hit. And then, you know, right away, bro, he just like kind of stands up. And his eyes are a little bit chinky, you know, a little, instantly, bro. Like, that's just a little chinky, you know. And I'm like, oh, my head, I'm like, and he's just kind of chilling, bro. He's just chilling. And I remember I got to my other cousin. So they took like a little hit. They didn't really cough that much. The first person that hit the blunt on my squad, they hit that shit for real. Because they started coughing. You got the chinky eyes. My girl cousin, though, yeah, I do remember that. She did kind of hit it too. She coughed a little bit. And then she said that, like, yeah, she feels like relaxed. And like, oh, you know, pretty much she's playing that she's kind of high and shit. So the blunt comes to me. Ooh. You know me, man. I was excited. I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, cool. I just fucking drank. I took a couple shots of beer in my head. I was like, I felt hella cool, bro. I don't know why I felt hella sick. Because we're all telling them, our older cousins, like, yeah, we just drank 2 beers out of 5 people. Fuck yeah. So we thought that was sick. So like I hit the blunt, right? Like I just like, I try to inhale it. And then I open my mouth like, and then it kind of like leaks out a little bit. And my cousin's like, nah, you got to suck on it. And then just try to you know, try to hit it and then try to hit some air. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't take like a big ass hit. I was like, and then I was just like, and I blew it out right away. I blew it out fast. And then all I remember is like my body just felt, I just felt like more, instead of feeling excited and nervous, I just didn't feel nothing no more. Like I was just like normal, if that makes sense, you know? And I only hit it once too, because I was like, nah, I don't want to get too lit. I don't want to smell like that shit too. So I remember like I hit it a little bit. I didn't really even took that much smoke in, and I just felt more of like relaxed. I wasn't excited no more. I wasn't like, no one was laughing, bro. I think everyone got kind of lit, you know? We're little kids, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, so I remember it was just like one time, bro. Just hit it one time, and then my cousin was like, all right, you guys like, you know, told us to leave. Like, you guys gotta go. You guys can't be here for the rest of the blunt. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. I wasn't even trying to fucking smoke the whole blunt, because first time, you know, I was like, damn, what if I got crossfaded? Fuck. So I remember we go back to my cousin's room, and then my cousin, he's the one that's fucking late, because he was coughing, right? So he's laying down. He turns on his, we turn on the PS2. I think it was a PS2, the PS1, I forgot. But we play that. I think it was like Fight Night something, round something. I forgot which game it was. But we just started boxing each other, you know, just fucking gaming. Everybody was just a little bit like slumped, you know. I noticed that we're all just kind of relaxed and shit. One of my other cousins, though, he was just grubbing. He wanted to go get tacos. He didn't give a fuck. I was not trying to run into my parents whatsoever, because I'm like, damn, I just took like 2-3 shots of beer. I took 1 hit of a blunt. So I'm just like, damn. I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, damn, I'm such a bad kid. My parents don't even know all the fucking activities I've done. And yeah, but this was back in the day, though, man. Like, that shit was lit. That shit was hella fun. Anywho, one of my cousins falls asleep. I'm just kind of just chilling. At this point, I'm feeling, I mean, come on, you know, 1 to 2 shots of beer, a little tiny ass hit of, like, you know, probably some bunk trees, some bunk weed. Like, it's not gonna do big. It's not gonna do much. You know, it's not gonna do much. I think I was like maybe like 5'3" when I was 12. I don't remember. I was pretty short. And it was a big house, so everybody was staying there. You had people, one family in one room, another family in another room, another family in another room, and then a couple, like, 1 to 2 families in the living room. And I remember it was like, I think my brother was barely just born too, my younger brother. So he was a couple months old, I believe. No, my younger brother was actually like 3 or 4. So everybody that had like a little baby, or like, you know, a little 2, 3, 4-year-old, they got a room and shit, you know, just in case they started crying or all that bullshit. So, you know, we go inside the room. My pops is already schmaded. He's already cake. And my mom's like just like asking me if I'm thirsty, if I need something to drink or nothing like that. You know, my brother's asleep, so they fall asleep, whatever. And I think at that point it was like maybe 1, 2 in the morning. So I'm like, I'm gonna just call it. I'm gonna just go to sleep. So yeah, that was the first time I've ever tasted beer. I've ever tasted a blunt or some type of cannabis. It wasn't too extreme, you know, but I mean, just the fact that, damn, I was 12 and we're fucking wilding out. And that shit was like some Mission Impossible, bro. Like, we're just sneaking around trying to avoid all the adults, you know, sneak into the kitchen, and then we went outside and shit. And I remember, like, my cousins, like my older cousin, his friends, they were just like laughing and shit, because they were like, damn, we just got these little kids high off 1 hit. And in my head, I was like, I just didn't know what to feel, but I don't think I felt anything. But good times though, everybody, good times. I got lots of more stories. I think the next story that I'm gonna talk about is like the legit first time that I ever got lit. Like, bro, this shit was funny. Like, I think I was a freshman or something, and we went to go sleep around my friend's house. Bro, we had hella cigarettes, hella Black and Milds, and then we had like 1 gram of weed, and we went, oh my god, it was a movie. Like, to get that gram of tree was a mission. We walked all over the neighborhood, went to like every plug's house that we knew supposedly chiefed it, and damn, that was gonna be funny too. Enjoy this dub. We fucked around this game, but dude, we got the dub still, so it don't even matter, man. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you guys drop a like, a comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what I should talk about next. And just throw a random topic out there. Literally, just throw a random topic. Oh, I do want to talk about some of the first ghost experiences I had, because that shit was fucking creepy. But anyway, everybody, I hope you guys have a good one. And yeah, hope you guys have a good nice day.
I'm watching you guys at 6. I'm watching South. Where we just came from.
I'm watching
oh, they're shooting.
Enemies.
Okay, let him shoot. Let him shoot.
Cancel. If anything, bro, I'm gonna lead the group, because I got the best outfit, bro. I got the best outfit of camouflage. Look at me. No one's gonna see me with my little hat.
Hey, right here.
Camouflage in the dirt.
They're getting down right here. They're shooting over there.
Is that a guy, or am I tripping?
They're getting down over there, bro. I'm talking about getting down. Green mark. Watch out! Put your head down. When these guys come out, when they come out, we'll wait. Oh! From where? Where'd you get hit? Pick me up. Where'd you get hit from? Oh, I see it. The house. I see it. Yeah. That's why I wanted to see where you got shot.
Top floor. Where? Top floor?
No, where that car is at. The red car on the map. I'm pushing up on him. Moving up. Why are you gonna do that?
Oh wait, what?
I'm pushing. We got these guys on the right.
From this guy?
This way, moving.
We got this guy on the right.
We should stick together, or.
No, come over here then, Crunchy.
Together.
This is already too far.
Hey, here, I got you. I got a shield. Where should I place this?
You got plates?
Nope, I don't got shit.
What?
I got these nuts.
Wait, you don't have shield, bro? No. You got him shield.
Be very.
I have an armor box.
Watch this house.
Because I
don't have Black Ops 3 no more, bro. It doesn't fit on my.
Watch this house on the right, Haas.
Trying to get that ghost of something, that samurai shit. That shit's cool.
I'm gonna push down a little bit.
Now.
I'm gonna get up. These guys are right here, bro. But
There, I'm going.
all these guys are coming in a whiff. Oh, they're getting down over there. Too.
Watch out, over there. Watch out, y'all.
You know, watch out, right here. This guy's
Dude,
right here.
hella load on
There's a spot on the behind. There's a spot behind it. Yeah, I got you. Actually, I'll fuck him
Nah,
up.
bro, there's a house.
Fuck 'em all
There's
up.
someone in this house. Yellow house.
Right there, see?
Enemy UAV overhead.
I downed one, killed one.
Oh shit. Are you in here?
Oh,
Watch
no one's
out.
in here. Yeah, I'm in here.
Storm's
I'm in here.
coming. Oh, there's a guy right here.
Oh, there's a guy in there. Yes, sir.
Moving.
Oh, my mask is about to crack.
Oh, they got a fucking trophy in there.
Someone's landing on top of the roof.
Oh no!
Downed him.
Fuck, why did I throw my C4?
You saved
I
some
should have thrown
located.
my C4. Got to cut out of them. Fuck. So high. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Hey,
Bro, we
shout out
have
to the
no
follow, bro.
cover right
Appreciate it,
here.
man.
Fuck.
Yeah, we don't, bro.
Damn.
We gotta,
this
I
not
say,
bad,
just keep an eye on one of those windows, bro.
How you doing, bro? I'm doing pretty good, bro.
Hammer left.
Hey, bro, watch this house right here, too. Fuck, we gotta watch everything.
Hey, right there.
Fuck.
Behind the trees.
Going this way.
Of course.
Gas moving in.
Straight ahead from the
Lethal
trees.
grenade here.
Ahorita apago los 200
Allied
steps.
precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
Hey, in the butt. These guys on the right. I just dropped these guys over here. Whole team.
Only 5 remain. Finish your
Man,
mission.
y'all got the Bruin squad, bro.
Jeez. I got these guys on the airstrike on the right. I think there's one more guy on the roof. So we have all this space, bro. I dropped one. Hey, it's 2-on-2, Ray. I dropped one. Let's go. Push. Right there.
Killed one.
Good fucking shit. Let's go. One more.
Let's go.
One more.
Behind the head.
Got him.
Let's go.
Let's go.
GG.
Let's
Let's
go.
go, baby. I had
First
to carry
match.
this thing. I had to carry this.
First match.
Shit.
Oh yeah, let me get that right here. Yes, sir.
Team Gushing.
Really team gushing.
Hey, I came in first place and I got the most kills. They're gonna show me first.
I got.
Hey. In the butt.
Dr. Cookie. Oh shit.
Hey.
Fuck yeah, I got mud on my face.
Hey, good shit, Ray. Good shit.
Hey.
Good shit. Do I have the airstrike though? You know that.
GG. Hey, GG, baby.
GG.
Let's go.
Shout out my airstrike.
Yeah.
Shout out my airstrike, bro. Just laid them out. Coming out the
Hey, I
house.
love how Chewy
Hey.
actually got contracted. He's like, I'm gonna get contracted.
Yeah, that's cause of me, huh? What's poppin'?